This is Ranger, owned by Tony Proell. What I'm going to show you here is what I call a ladder drill. Sit. And the reason I'm doing this separate, it just takes a little longer to set it up. So what I'm really doing is retrieving objects in a vertical position, kind of like rungs on a ladder. So the first object you want to put the farthest away. And the reason is after I start putting these down, if he breaks on me, I don't have anything now in between us. And I want to spread them, 10-15 yards apart at least. The reason is so he doesn't overshoot one and end up at the next one. So you can kind of see how they're spread out. And the goal with this is for him to pick them up in the order that he comes across them. Sit. Fetch. I'll set him on fetch. Here. You can see if you had him too close, he would have overshot that one and made it to the next one. Sit. Drop. Fetch. Here. And that last one's probably out there about 80 yards. Heel. Sit. Drop. Fetch. And it's also setting him up for what I call a lining drill, which is to start taking a long line. Heel. Good boy. Sit. Drop. Sit. So I'm going to repeat that. When I talk about a lining drill, I'm talking about where you line him up to take a long straight line. So the advantage of this ladder drill, because every time he goes out, he sees something beyond what he picked up. So it helps pull him out there. You can also sit, and that's what's important, to watch your dog. You can also do this as a long pile drill. If you want. In other words, I could go put 3 deadfalls out there, at about 80 yards and just repeat, sending them to that spot just to create confidence that when he gets there, there's something there. So he moved. So what I'll end up doing is going past him, heel, heel, fetch. Here, like I said, if he ever creeps on me, I always back him up. Good boy. Sit. Drop. Sit. Fetch. Here. So now this one, as I'm backing up, we're going to get close to 100 yards here. Heel. Good boy. Sit. Sit. Fetch. Okay, you see I'm stopped. Fetch. So I'll just put my hand up and fetch. Fetch. That's getting out there. There he goes. So you can see how important it is also to have light colored objects so he can pick it out. Like I said, he's getting close to 100 yards there by the time he comes all the way in. Heel. Good boy. Sit. So this is the first time, drop, that I've actually run him on this drill. So a couple things, you got to see the concept, but sometimes you get to that farthest one, you saw him going, well, I don't see it. It's not that, it wasn't close. So I just encourage him to keep going back. So that's Ranger.